Hi everybody and welcome to today's home learning activity. It's Friday, well done, you've made it to the end of the week. I'm sure you're looking forward to end of school day today. So today's activity is a maths one and it's using the same resources as yesterday, so you don't have to run around trying to find new things. So it should save you lots of time but maximise your child's learning opportunities. So we're using my trusty baking tray and foil, but as I said yesterday, if you don't have a baking tray, any container that sort of you can cover and poke something through is fine. So whether you've got some plastic beakers, some nesting cups in your toy box, whatever it is, as always with the home corner, it's all about using things that you have around your home to make it as easy as possible for you. So I'm using my baking tray. I've covered it again with foil, and this time I've written on some numbers, so hopefully you can see that quite clearly. I've got a baking tray 1 to 12, but I'm going to tell you lots of different ways that you can adapt this activity to best suit your child's needs. So I've written here 1 to 12, so this is an activity that's going to help develop number recognition, so reading numbers. If you add a dice element, which I'll talk about, we are going to add a layer of subitising. And if you don't know what subitising is, have a scroll down and there's a video that I did a few days ago explaining subitising. It's also going to incorporate some fine motor skills, so we're going to be using some poking fingers. And also, just to add a bit more fun, you could use a toy hammer or something instead of fingers as well. So just to keep it interesting for your child. So thinking about our younger children, we're going to be really focusing on numbers 1 to 5 to make sure they're confident with those. As your children get older, so thinking about reception age children, you might think about numbers up to 10 or maybe 12 if you've got a 12 baking tray. And as we go towards the end of reception, we might be thinking about numbers up to 20. So that's how one way you can adapt this for your child. And the different ways you can play this then. So you might have numbers here 1 to 6. And thinking about our subitising, you might ask your child to roll their dice, see what they land on, a 5, and they can poke their 5 or use their hammer to poke 5. So we've now got rid of number 5. You can see that, it's a bit shiny, I know, but there's a hole in number 5. And they keep going, rolling their dice until they've popped all of their numbers. I've now got a 4. I might use my finger to pop number 4. So you could definitely play this with 2 children if you've got older children as well, or with your child and yourself. Maybe taking it in turns, so introducing some PSED and who can pop all of their numbers first, so a bit like bingo. If you've got children that are confident with recognising their numbers, you might write the numbers on here in a random order and shout them out, and get them to pop them. How quickly can they pop all their numbers? You might have a timer, so just shout them out randomly, 6, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, and see if they can find the number and pop them. And if you've got reception age children, you might have bigger numbers that you've written on here in a random order and time them to see how quickly they can pop the numbers in order. So can they find 0? So don't forget to incorporate 0 if you're not using the dice. So can they start with 0 and move all the way up to 10, 20, whatever number your child is confident with. But don't rush ahead too quickly with bigger numbers. I'd say stick up to 10 for reception age children just to get them really confident with those before you start moving on to numbers to 20. So one set of resources, lots of different ways you can play this and incorporating a range of math skills, physical development skills and PSED skills. So have lots of fun. Don't forget to leave it out for your child to play and practice as much as they like to keep consolidating those skills. Have a great weekend. You have earned it, and I will see you back here on Monday.